Hello and welcome to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. We had a Mealtime video that just dropped, and I felt like we need to get right back into the hockey talk of the NHL season. I don't like taking breaks in between days now in the NHL season and not talk about something current. So I decided to come down and film this video for you guys really quick. And I wanted to talk about the games that I'm going to be watching over the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. And this is my plan, and I obviously can't watch all of the games I'm about to say, but I'm going to be doing lots of channel surfing and flipping around to make sure that I go see at least a little bit of all of these games. And I also just filmed a merchandise video where I show you what jerseys, hats, and t-shirts I have, because after that Mealtime video dropped, I got a ton of messages asking me, what size shirt do you take? What size jersey do you take? What size hat do you take? So I just thought I'd show, or make a video and show what teams I have, what teams I don't have, just so you guys aren't sending me any duplicate stuff, because, I mean, you guys are absolutely amazing. You guys send us all the stuff at Mealtime, and all I ever expected was a letter, and we end up getting a whole bunch of shirts and jerseys and all kinds of stuff. It's really mind-blowing. You guys are the nicest people in the world, so thank you very much. But let's get into this video, and we're going to talk about what games I'm going to be watching. So tonight, Wednesday, but by the time you're actually watching this video right now, some of these games will already be going on. But the first game I'm going to watch tonight is the Devils versus Canucks. And if you had asked me before the season started, Neil, are you going to watch a Devils versus Canucks game this year? I would have said, heck no, not interested. We're 4 weeks into the season, or 3.5 weeks into the season, and I am excited to watch the New Jersey Devils play the Vancouver Canucks. And why wouldn't I be? The Devils are on a 2-game winning streak. They are absolutely destroying the Eastern Conference right now. They're playing out of this world hockey. They're playing consistently. They're getting contributions from all 4 lines. They're getting solid goaltending. They're getting help on the back end. It's really exciting to watch New Jersey. I never thought I'd say that, but it is. And they're playing the Canucks, who, again, what's going on here? The Canucks are one of the strongest teams in the West right now. I literally just said that sentence. The Canucks are one of the strongest teams in the West. I don't know how, but they are. And so you have 2 teams here that I would have never even pegged to make the playoffs. They're both being competitive right now. They're both going to play each other. Who's going to win? The Devils are on a 2-game winning streak, like I said. I'm probably going to give this one to the Devils, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Vancouver won. They've been playing really strong lately. After that game, I'm probably going to watch the Maple Leaf Ducks game, which is on late, because I think the Maple Leafs are in California this week, and the Leafs are on a 3-game losing streak. They started out so hot, but now they've started to fall. Their defense is really getting exposed. Anderson has played well, I guess, but he's let in some really soft goals at times. He's, I don't know if there's confidence, emotional issues there, but something's definitely amiss, or afoot. Amiss or afoot? I don't think either of those 2 words work, but whatever. Anaheim Ducks, 2-game winning streak. They're starting to pick up their game a little bit more. They started slow, and Anaheim usually does that. You guys notice that? Anaheim starts pretty slow, and then throughout the season, they just really chug, and they always do really well in the playoffs. So I'm wondering if that's almost a strategy. If you start slow, not overplay yourself in the first month of the season and let your body get into it, get yourself conditioned, and maybe that helps you the further you get into the playoffs, conditioning-wise. Be curious to know your thoughts on that. Tomorrow, Thursday, Vegas is playing the Bruins. Vegas, one of the hottest, if not the hottest team in the league right now, minus the last 2 games, because they're on a 2-game losing streak. Vegas is playing the Boston Bruins. Now, usually I wouldn't really run to the TV to watch a Bruins game, but Vegas could go on a 3-game losing streak. Is Vegas coming back to earth now? Because they're out in space playing out of this world, and they were beating the Rangers last night 4-2 in the 3rd period with 10 minutes left. And then the Rangers scored. 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 And it ended 6-4. I really thought the Vegas Golden Knights were going to get that win on the road last night, but unfortunately they just didn't. So I'm absolutely going to be watching them play Boston tomorrow night to see if they can sneak out a win, or if they can lose 3 in a row. Vegas fans won't be happy about that if that happens. I'm also going to be watching the Red Wings versus Senators game, because the Red Wings are on a 2-game winning streak, and really I want to see how the Senators rebound after that 8-3 loss to Montreal. They looked disjointed. Specifically Karlsson, he was a -6 in that game. I can't believe I just said that. Erik Karlsson was a -6 in 1 game. That's never happened before. And So I think they're going to rebound pretty well. I'd actually predict them to beat the Red Wings. I think the Senators are going to come out flying. I'm also going to be checking out the Rangers versus Lightning because Alain Vigneault's job is on the line. It was rumored that if he lost the game against Vegas last night, that he was going to be fired and Lindy Ruff was going to take over. And I thought about this, and Lindy Ruff has been with the team now for a little bit. And if Lindy Ruff took over, do you think he'd change the structure or the coaching style immediately? Like, wouldn't that do more harm than good since they're, a month into the season? Would they really have to learn a new system? Would Lindy Ruff continue to use Alain Vigneault's system or modify it a little bit? And if that's the case, then why would you fire Alain Vigneault if things are just going to stay the same, systematically? I'm curious to know what you Rangers fans specifically think of that. Do you want him to go or do you want him to stay? So if the Lightning beat the Rangers, I'm wondering if there's going to be an announcement after the game. Who knows? Canadians versus Wild. Canadians are my favorite team. I have to watch them, of course. Stars versus Jets. Stars, 2-game winning streak. Jets, 2-game winning streak. The Jets are second in their division right now. They snuck in quietly. They didn't sneak in. I shouldn't have said that. They didn't sneak in. But they've gotten there quietly because the goaltending didn't look that great at the beginning of the season, and now they're second in their division. What? Okay, that's awesome. I love that. So I'm absolutely going to be watching that game. And then the late game tomorrow night is the Leafs versus the Kings. You saw what happened the last time the Leafs played the Kings. There was goaltender interference, and there was slashing drama. So there's almost a little bit of a rivalry feel between LA and Toronto right now. So that's going to be a really good game. If you guys get the chance, definitely go watch that. And the Maple Leafs are on a 3-game losing streak, like I said earlier. How are they going to do, especially in California? I know the Eastern Canadian teams don't play well in California. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's something in the drinking water or what, but they never play well in California. So it's going to be a good game. Friday, there's only one game on that I'm going to be watching, and that's the Devils versus the Oilers. I can't get enough of the Devils right now. They're so fun to watch, so I'm absolutely going to be watching that. And also the Oilers. What's going on? Is McDavid not producing? Is Draisaitl... I know he's kind of had some injury stuff going on. Talbot, what's going on there? Is the coach not getting through to his players? Are the younger guys like Yamamoto not contributing? I haven't watched a lot of Edmonton this year, so I'm curious to know how you guys feel, you Edmonton fans, if you guys have been watching a lot of Edmonton. Let me know in the comments what you think the problem is, because that Devils versus Oilers game Friday night is going to be the first full game of the Oilers that I've watched. So I can't wait to get a really good first look at the Oilers there. That seems weird saying first look at the Oilers, and we're 3.5 weeks into the season, but just the way the schedule's worked, I haven't actually had a chance to watch very much Edmonton, so I do apologize to you Oilers fans. Saturday, there's a ton of games on Saturday. Vegas versus Senators at 2 p.m. I'm definitely watching that, mainly because there's no other game on. Canadians versus Jets, obviously I'm going to watch that game. Rangers versus Panthers, again, Rangers. If Florida wins, is Alain Vigneault's job on the line? Who knows? Will he be fired by then? Will Lindy Ruff be actually coaching this game? It's exciting. I don't know. And then the Ducks versus the Sharks. Anytime two California teams play each other, you got to get excited. You got to watch that game. The rivalry is amazing. So I'm really excited for the Ducks versus the Sharks. Ducks versus the Sharks. Go Sharks. Sunday, we have the Red Wings versus the Oilers at 4 p.m. It's the only afternoon game on, so I will be watching that. 2 Oilers games in 2 nights. Thumbs up. And then I'm going to be watching the Canadians versus the Blackhawks, obviously Canadians fan. And then the late game is the Devils versus the Flames. The Calgary Flames played Washington the other night, and it was a really fun game to watch. I was pulling for the Flames, and I'm glad they won. But they were a lot of fun to watch on the power play. Johnny Gaudreau just cycling the puck and his patience. Man, what a skilled player. So going to be exciting to watch that game. These are the games I'm going to be watching over the next 5 days. If you think that I should watch any and I didn't list it here, let me know. I'll try to definitely sneak in maybe 5 or 10 minutes of a period and catch it. But this is my plan so far for the next 5 days. We have a ton of stuff planned for the channel. We're almost at 20K. There's going to be a 20K video coming, and that's going to be a big thank you. And I'm going to show you guys the analytics of the channel, the demographics, the locations, the geography, everything. All the numbers, all the stats, everything. I'm going to show you pictures behind me of all the analytics and everything. So I think that's going to be interesting to a few people. So pretty excited to make that video. So right now it is Wednesday, Tomorrow there's going to be a video on my merch, which I talked about earlier, and Justin filmed a video. I'm going to release that tomorrow as well. And then Friday coming up was Fan Friday, and I think that's the only video for Friday. I'm not sure what's coming after that because Dad and I are going to film tomorrow night, Thursday night. We're probably going to film between 4 and 6 videos. I'm going to try and do the SHL white jerseys. I'm going to try and do the Finnish Liga jerseys, probably dark. I want to talk about a few other things currently in the NHL and just a few other things. So yeah, just a little update here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday night or whenever you're watching this. If you're watching this on Thursday, hope you're having a good Thursday. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, hope you can hit the subscribe button because there's so much hockey content coming. I really appreciate your guys' viewership. It means the world to me. We're almost at 20K. You guys are awesome. If you like this video, hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios.